PyroRadio.
Alright, so this is the moment you've all been waiting for. We got Joker Starr live in the studio.
Oi, mate. Oi, yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Everything cool, man. I got my shades on, looking smooth, fresh to depth, looking dipped.
Trust.
You know what I mean? Like an Egyptian prince, I'm here.
Welcome to PyroRadio, brother.
Flames, what's good? Thanks for inviting me up, man.
Man, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
No, bro. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, man?
I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? Everything is fresh and blessed, you know what I mean? It's working towards releasing a new single at the end of the month, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
End of July even. Sorry to tell lies.
Tell me about the project.
It's not particularly a project at the minute. It's just a single over a Parky beat.
Okay. Just a single over just a Parky beat, or the biggest single ever over the. Nah, I'm joking.
Well, listen.
This is UK hip hop, man. We don't hype it up too much.
No. We'll play it.
We keep it low down.
Yeah, we'll play it at the end and stuff.
Let the audience decide.
Let them judge.
I'm just being quiet right here,
but
you know.
yeah.
Trust me.
I know this guy too much.
Yeah, the tune is big. The tune is heavy. The beat is heavy. The lyrics are heavy. The video, the visuals are beautiful. The guy talking to you is smooth. You know what I mean? Like
smooth as a mofo.
Butter.
Sick. You've been in the game a long time, Joker Starr, man.
Yeah, man.
First time I heard your name was about 6 years ago. A girl called Jay Diamond was somebody I used to work with on Blatantly Blunt.
Yeah,
she used to do interviews and stuff. She's so excited. She's like, I got an interview with Joker Starr. She was so hyped up, bro. She was like,
Remember that from Manny?
The Manny chick.
Remember the day outside Herbal?
That was
Herbal. Rest in peace, Herbal. That was a sick venue, man.
Yeah, man. You know.
And she's like, I got an interview with Joker Starr. I'm like, okay, this guy sounds like he's pretty sick, man. I'm like, cool,
man. I
cool.
used to send her stuff way back in the day, like, man, when she used to work at the radio stations up there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where you know her from? Yeah,
no, I just know her from London, to be honest, because I met her. I don't know. I seen her around. I met her. I think it was the Social in Oxford Circus. A lot of hip hop nights used to happen back there.
Yeah.
Good venue, man. Like that venue, and we just kicked
people.
it from there, man. And I did an interview with GLC from Chicago, and I got her to do it because I thought he's gonna respond better to, you know what I mean, a pretty northern girl than just a dude from London, you know what I mean? So that was a good, look that up on YouTube. There's someone Blatantly Blunt channel, but Joker Starr is here right now and he's talking about his new project.
Yeah, man.
But before we talk about his new project, let's talk about where I know
what the road.
Yeah, like where people don't know, like, because there's a lot of roads.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
There's even before that.
The thing is, like, I'm quite good at reinventing myself, so I always feel like I get the feeling that people think I'm brand new. So I ain't really brand new. I've been here for years, man. Like,
you just look brand new.
Yo,
I'm fresh to death,
keeping
man.
it fresh.
36, looking like I'm 25.
Trust.
Like he makes beats as well.
Cocoa butter don't lie. You know what I
saying?
mean? So yeah. The first, how I was introduced to everyone in the game. Shout outs to a guy called Solaheen. Used to rep a crew called Lords of Rap. Used to be known Def G back in the day. So yeah, man, he put a AA side vinyl together for me. The Anthem and Raw Spittage. I'll just make the story quick. So yeah, man, I got a lot of plays from a lot of DJs that I idolized on London radio. You know what I mean? And it just kind of kicked off from there. Like those tunes put me on the map. Like, you know what I mean?
He was in ciphers.
I didn't get bring-ins. I didn't owe anyone any favors.
Yeah.
I was kind of put in the mix. Like, here's this dude. You gotta play them, and they had to abide because, you know, Solihi. As a lot of people don't know, he's a big influence on a lot of the elders that do their thing today.
Is he a rapper, producer?
Both. He's everything, man.
Yeah.
Whilst I was doing that, like, I was working on it and off it. You know what I mean? For however amount of years I've been doing it. I think it's 15 years now. What was the next big thing I did? Shawnee T had a mixtape, The Dark Horizon.
I remember Shawnee T, man.
Yeah, man. Shout outs. He was one of the few people that kind of put me on and gave me a little spotlight. Jeez. So that was the next big thing. Yeah. And through that, I got to meet Roots Maneuver, Fallacy, Scheme. Like, I got to meet like a whole load of the
Sterling Collab.
Yeah, a whole load of
the, on the round table, bro.
A whole load of the big hitters
Jeez.
who were doing their thing at the time. I met them through that, and then what was the next thing? The other guy who brought me in was Keith Lawrence on an EP he did. I did a tune called Lyrical Olympic with him. I think that was around 2005,
Jeez.
2006. I got on a remix with Terry Walker and Estelle.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
That was
Crossing
out on
over,
Def
yeah?
Jam. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm telling
Def
you,
Jam UK.
the only
Def Jam.
UK rapper to have his verse played in the calf on East Enders.
Whoa.
You hear that?
Huh.
Calf's
You know what I
calf.
mean?
You can't
Lemons.
even really say the streets because the bit he was just chatting. You were actually rapping.
Yeah, man. So flipping. Yeah, man. And
You've been about.
2009 was where I disappeared for a bit and I came back. Northborough State mixtape. And I came
Where's
back
that?
in the
Whereabouts?
game.
Is that where you're from? Like,
Yeah, that's the ends, man.
north,
That's
south,
where-
east, west.
That's,
Where's it from?
Just outside West London.
Just
man.
outside
Slough
West.
Town.
Okay.
Slough
Slough.
Town. Slough.
You know what I
Berkshire
mean? And
vibes,
then,
yeah.
and then since then, I've kind of been more productive with it. So like 2012, I released my album called The Bludgeon, and then I
like
released
that.
the
Bludgeon,
EP.
like blood and brethren kind of thing.
Man,
I like that. I like that. I like
yeah,
that.
so 2013, I released the EP Fraser Ali. You know,
It's like, yo, hold up,
Muhammad
let's
Ali,
reel this
one
back.
of
A
my-
lot of people don't even know, like, even with the Blood Ring album, a lot of people don't know that, bruv, you got Jest beats on there, you got Appetite beats on there, you got, bruh, like,
You got
that's
my
a
beats
classic.
on there.
You get me? Like, this brother can make beats as well.
Yeah, man.
In fact, he has a beat on Ty's album. Or he has a beat on
you mentioned
Awkward.
that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got a beat, big up
beats
Ty.
on Ty's
Big up
album
Ty,
as well.
always.
Upwards, Hot
Pyro
Spice,
family.
go check that out. You know what I mean? Respect to one of the elders and that. You know
I
what
was doing a bit of research online, a bit of the Googling, and I went to the images section to get an image for the thing, and I saw you weren't as big as you are now. You're quite you're quite stocky now. Do you know what I mean? You've been like,
time you eat chicken, you
That's
eat
it.
dumplings, you eat hard food.
what changed,
Jollof
bruv?
rice,
What
man,
changed?
jollof.
What
No,
changed,
the
man?
thing was like I've always been hench, you know what I mean? But those pictures you saw where I was about 26, I was hard on the cardio in it.
Okay.
So like I was just on the cardio.
So you can
hard
still
for
knock a
some
man
reason.
out, but they just didn't know about
No,
it.
I lost my weight then. I
Yeah.
lost my weight then, but you know, due to just getting older.
I was just about to
And
bust
not-
a joke. That was when he was smoking crack. No, I'm joking.
Man, I'll punch you in your face. You know what I mean? I'll punch you in your face.
Only I can
Live-
say stuff like this.
live on radio.
No, yeah, no.
No one will ever be able to prove it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You'll be safe. You'll be able to show your
You're just
face.
here. You're just here.
You just hear the noise. You know what I
Knock
mean?
a man inside.
But yeah,
knock a
yeah,
out.
man. Like,
Yeah, man.
I'm
You've
just
been
into-
about, and
I've
yeah,
been
okay.
doing my thing.
All right, and obviously there's another side to you as well. So people that don't even know about your music might know you from like one of the biggest battle hip hop like battle
Yeah.
rapping leagues in the world. Yeah,
Yeah, it's one of
Don't
the
Flop.
biggest in the world.
Don't
now.
Flop, and that is started by who I used to know back in Jump Off days. So I've known that guy a
Okay.
long time when he used to battle in around Professor Green days and that
Sick.
kind of thing, you know. So me
Yeah.
and him have been mates since then, and I've seen his brand get bigger and bigger, and I know that you're
Yeah.
involved in it heavily as well. How many
Yeah.
battles have you done in Don't Flop roughly?
I don't know, man. Maybe
More than-
15.
Done a lot.
Okay, about
15, 16.
Okay,
I
that's
push.
yeah.
I do it everywhere, man. But for
What
Don't
made you
Flop-
get into the into Don't Flop specifically, as opposed to say any other battle league? Or why, what
Man,
made you
for excuse me, for battle rap? Like, you know, I was always a fan of it, and my thing with art, lyricism especially,
Yeah.
was to be the best. Innit?
Yeah.
So if I can do more than everyone else and become at a good level or great level, then it's only putting notches on my belt for me to have claims that I'm the top guy, the best. You know what I mean?
Training
And
as well, right?
That's the only reason I did it, is to, you know, if you don't test yourself, you get bored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even with the EOW, I did the EOW thing. I can't freestyle, but sometimes I just like to test myself. I got to the UK final and lost to the winner. Like,
Okay.
You know what I mean? Lost
Who was
to
that?
the world winner, Tenchu.
Okay.
You know what I mean? One of the best freestylers
Out
know
there, yeah.
on the planet. So like the whole thing with the battle rap is just to test yourself.
mental
Like,
kind of, lyrical workout.
It's competitive MCing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
And
yeah.
like you just, the whole style and way that from being a studio MC to how you prepare yourself for that is totally different to how you prepare yourself for battle rap. You know what I mean? And if you watch a lot of my early battle raps, it's just me experimenting, So sometimes I'll experiment with styles.
Okay.
Sometimes I experiment with taking 2 battles in a week.
Yeah.
Or taking 3 battles in a month or something like that. Or trying to win a battle without even insulting them and talking about myself.
Yeah, that's
Or
the thing.
trying a
That's the thing I've
different
noticed,
style,
because that's what a lot of Americans do as well. They just, like, UK and US battle rap is very, very different, because I find in the US, in the old days at least, they used to tell the other rapper and the audience how sick they are and how many man they've murdered and how many, do you know what I mean, whatever they've done to other people and stuff. Whereas in the UK, it's like pro-green style of rapping and battling is like, yo, this, you this. So it's a very different. So would you say you adapt more of the American old school style of battling, or is it just you being you?
Well, me, my thing is like I want to show the person rapping that I can rap better than them. So,
and now
you know, even with some of the judges, I know they can't rap as good as me. So they're not understanding certain things,
cadence,
certain
bars,
cadence, certain
presence,
metaphors. Because I rap in metaphors.
Yeah.
Not a lot of MCs can do that. They do the wordplay, they do the punchlines.
Yeah.
But you know, I can do it in many different layers and stuff like. So I do it in a way. I know people are gonna miss it. You know, some people hate on it, some people love it. You know, I read the comments. You know, the very mixed response in the comments. You know, some people hate, some people love it, but at the end of the day,
you're getting comments. That's the main thing. It's better for people to talk.
I'm a better rapper than all of you. Shades on.
Shades on. Like, you know what? Like, as well with that temperament, I think it makes you better as an MC all around if you can do that. Like, listen. If you prepare because the way I was taught is like you prepare like you're the best. So even if you're not the best, if your preparation is meticulous, then you know you're only gonna get better. A lot of people don't know that I studied music. I'm a trained musician.
Okay, you left that one out. Yeah. What did you train on, man? What did you train?
I just trained with everything. Like I know how to write. I knew how to write notation. I did music technology. So sound engineer, like produce. You know what I mean?
I think that's more than can be said for most of the hip hop scene.
So if you know that, if you do the nuts and bolts of it, people,
the foundation.
You know, the foundation is strong. So not a lot of people can tell me nothing, like, because you know, my elders can talk to me a certain way, but if I know I'm right because I know what I'm talking about.
Keep it pyro.
So tell me about this song, man. What inspired you to make this one? Because obviously there's a subject matter that you're referring to that you're not really specifying. So what is the everything that you're all about?
The view of the song is just a feel-good record. You know what I mean? Like, it's my version of. I've never told this story to anybody. It's my version of the Ray Shrummer's No Type tune. You know what I mean? I just wanted to experiment with flows and cadence and a style that is like saying something but saying nothing at the same time.
Okay.
Saying something but it's saying everything at the same time. If you listen to the lyrics, they're not saying much, but they are, you know, they're talking about unity and family and, you know what I mean? The stuff that I do over Parky beats.
Fundamentals, mate. Fundamentals.
I mean? It's usually about brotherhood, sisterhood, and family orientated.
I like
stuff.
that, man.
If you take time to listen,
you
know what I mean. Like,
I definitely got more from it second time round that I listened to it than I did first time round, which is a sign of a good record because there's lyrical substance right there, man. Definitely.
I always try and do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm one of them artists that if you listen to it, you'll get something from it. You know what I mean?
Even when man's having fun, from my experience, you know, seeing you work, you know what I mean, and working together on the various things we've done, like, you know, as long as the feeling's there, everything else follows. So
for me, it's all about the feel of the music, man. And I think, like, in this era, you know, with everything kind of being like throwaway and very quick,
right?
Like,
quick turnaround music.
People don't
disposable.
People don't really get the chance to sit down and take in a positive message or a positive feel anymore. Like, it's all about, you know, that certain low end type of hype
Lowest common denominator.
You know what I mean?
Stuff,
like, man.
Yeah. So
like
this one,
it's like people just following people because they got loads of followers type stuff.
Yeah, man.
Basically.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of that, what's your view on the hip hop scene at the minute, especially the UK scene? Obviously, you've seen it through thick and thin. You know what I'm trying to say? What's your thoughts on where we've come to in 2016 compared to, in fact, every year from 2011 backwards? Because that's when it really started building the momentum. You know?
I mean, there's always something for everybody, man. I've always been on the outside looking in terms of, like, you know, I'm not a Londoner. I don't owe any favours, so I'm just noticing, like, 2001 to 2003 was probably the golden era.
That was a good era, man.
That was a good era. A lot of good records, a lot of good shows.
I think that era kind of stopped after 2005. Personally, that's me.
Yeah. So you still had Hip Hop Connection. You had the Kung Fu. You had
Mud Family,
Touch Magazine, Undercover Magazine,
Dingwalls, Blues and Soul. You know what I mean? There wasn't internet, so people were more in tune to certain nights, you know what I mean, like a Wednesday night or a Friday night, whichever kind of style that you liked. There was something to cater for everybody. Then came the internet, MySpace, everything kind of got more disposable, and then the kind of quality of artists kind of went down, and then I don't think people kind of knew how to kind of kind of get the followers that they had from kind of physical like magazines and stuff to social media. So the people that had big followings always had a big following, so they would kind of trickle and find them. But you know, the people that kind of made good records but didn't really have like money behind them, you know what I mean, kind of went.
So they kind of relied on the magazines and the big radio stations and the big publications to support them rather than having a social media fan base in a sense.
So instead of having a big social media following, it was, you had Low Life, you had Bad Magic, you had Hip Hop Connection. They were the stables.
Zebra Traffic.
Then you had Y&R after that.
Y&R was going on at the same time, though.
Okay, but
then you have Focus came
whose story is it?
Alright,
Did Low Life went into whatever you want to call it?
Nah, he just took all of our money and
Shut up, man. So then it was Y&R, and now it's the era of Blah Records, and it's the era of High Focus. So in between that, there is something for everybody. Subgenres. Grime, you know, trap has come. Grime artists are doing trap and rapping at the minute, so you know, the grime artists have a bit more variation to what they can do and where they can go and what their fans will listen to. You know what I mean? They're not necessarily in a box like UK rappers sometimes put themselves in.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of that, isn't there?
For me as an artist, you know what I mean, I'm trying to experiment with different flows, different sounds, different character type albums and stuff. Just show your versatility, man.
Definitely.
Anyway.
In terms of battling, we're going back to the Don't Flop thing. How would you say that the Don't Flop vibe compares to the Jump Off vibe? Because I know that you were around the Jump Off days. I was there as well. How would you say that the energy and the kind of sorry to bring back the battling thing, but it is quite a big part of the scene that we're in,
culture,
and it is, and I'm interested to see from you as one of the people that actually has the bollocks to go up there and battle, because I think it does take a lot of guts and it takes a lot of mental preparation and mental strength to get up there, because you don't want to be lampooning yourself in front of the whole of the world, you know what I mean, let alone 200 kids in Brick Lane, you know. So what how do you think the vibe and the energy differs to the Jump Off?
Jump Off is more, I guess it's at the moment it was less technical. It was more of a freestyle. It was more of a freestyle thing. I mean, when I went on there, they told me that they were trying to change the kind of way they did it and yada yada yada. So I went on there rapping like with a different kind of cadence that they're used to, with different kind of flow that they're used to, different build up of punchlines, and they weren't really feeling it.
They didn't get it.
As to the beginning of Don't Flop, and and how it's evolved. You know what I mean? Obviously, it started out freestyle based, and then more structured 1-2 punch, set up punch type of style, to where the point around 2010 where it got a bit more lyrical, where people kind of rap the filler more so as to just having the punchlines, and now it's evolved again to where people do kind of more schemes and try and do entendres and wordplay.
It's a lot about bars now, man. It's a lot about bars.
And less about how funny your punchline is.
Yeah, I've seen it. But
you know what I mean? It's less about the comedy, but there is a lot of comedy as well. Because I watched your thing with my man Wizard. I thought that was hilarious, man. I thought
but there was bars in there.
There was bars and comedy, so they've kind of brought it up a level.
What's good about Don't Flop is that it gives a platform for all types of kind of entertainers,
right.
Whether you're good or bad, you could be a good poet, you can be a bad poet, you can be a grime MC that's good, that's bad, you can be a hip hop guy that's good and bad, you can be have a background of an actor. It's good or bad, it's all down to how you put your package together,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's less about the how good you are for some people, and it's more about I guess if people kind of like you and what you're about, and if they look at you and feel they can relate to you, you know what I mean?
I will say this, out of a lot of battlers and what I will say this, not many of them, like it's only a few, they all make music.
Yeah.
But some of them, they just need to just find the strength within themselves to make the leap and just go ham. Like,
no, it's a different skill altogether.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who's mastered
it's a whole new world, man.
It's totally different skill to standing in front of, because with battle rap, you need someone in front of you to express yourself. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
People do it because you got a camera there. You know you're gonna get certain views. You know you're gonna get.
They get a lot of views, man. Sometimes I look on their videos and I'm like, geez, they got some mad views on there just for like not even a massive video either. So I like what they're doing, man. I think it shows exactly what you're talking about. That it brings in a lot of more diversity and it attracts different types of people that maybe. I reckon there's a lot of people that watch Don't Flop that don't even listen to hip hop.
Right.
They just like
that's the love of it. That's why I love Don't Flop, because it brings attention to a lot of people to the arts. You know, like. The last battle I've watched this battle twice, which is quite funny. The title match, Raptor, Soul, and what have you not. But you know, this is a Scottish guy from Scotland going against a guy from Manny. The guy from Manny's got some ridiculous flows. But the guy from Scotland, his bars are just so sick.
Yeah.
Regardless of accent, the crowd went off. Like, you know, he had sick bars, he had Star Wars bars, he had all types of bars, he had Tomb Raider bars, he had all type of relatable bars.
It's all,
that's why. But you know what, with Don't Flop, I've just got to big them up. They're also a platform to put people's music forward. Obviously, you know, they've done a couple videos for us.
They put your video on a channel as well. I saw that. Yeah. Big up Rowan, man.
That's what it's about. Bamalam, Rowan, Bagnall, Kruger.
Yeah,
man. Every time, each and every time.
All right, so you got a record out with Dirty Goods. That's a legend in the game, man. Legend in the game, and he's obviously working with you and Parky, and that was a big tune, and the video's out at the minute. Tell me about the recording process with Good. Did you work with him on that tune, or was it more of a send over the track?
He heard everything, and you know, obviously Parky knew him.
Yeah, because we were working together already. Like.
So he gave me a DM on Twitter. He was like, "Yo, I think we should do a remix." of everything, and I was like, you know what, we might as well do
fresh.
Obviously I said bless, thank you,
thanks for the,
we might as well do something brand new energy out there, you know what I'm saying. So I recorded a couple verses, sent over my verses to him. Obviously in between that, him and Goods had a convo, got the lyrics back,
I arranged it,
I got the video ready, went to the YouTube station or the YouTube studio, shot the vid.
Oh, down in Court Road. Sick.
Yeah, man, and it was just as easy as that, mate. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. That's dope.
It's respect. It's like I said, the music, if it's the vibes and people can feel it, it will open doors.
He doesn't seem like the type of dude that works with many people as well. Goods, you know, he seems like a guy that knows what he likes, and everyone else can basically go and run off. You know, so it must be a big look in it.
The conversations I've had with him.
Yeah, you said it, mate.
Deep down, it's just music-based stuff. Like when we was in hootenannies. We were just looking at the posters in the backroom wall, and we're just seeing a whole load of legends like Yellow Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A whole load of others, and you know what I mean? You can always tell when someone is just a blessed person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Let's get into that tune, man. Right, real talk for the show.
So give us a little rundown. What's it called?
Don't Watch Man featuring Joker on another Parky beat with Dirty Goods, you know what I'm saying? Shoutouts to Don't Flop for putting it on the channel.
Trust me.
Shoutouts to Don't Flop for getting their channel back online.
Yeah, I heard about that madness.
A lot of keyboard warriors were
bro,
so
when I
vexed.
find out, bro.
Shout out to the people checking the webcam, all comments. Beautiful, you know what I mean?
Keep it pyro.
Let's go.
Keep it pyro.